Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's video is going to be heating up leftovers. In other words, should you date or go back to ex-girlfriends or ex-wives or wives you're separated from who have cheated on you, who have not treated you very well? I've actually got an email here from a guy, and I'm going to read it to you about his situation. He's been married apparently for 15 years, and he's got kids, and he's been separated for about 6 months, and the wife obviously is going out and partying and having a good time on the weekends, and he's starting to get a little jealous of that. And he mentions in his letter here that he's contemplating potentially getting back together with her. So he says, "Hi, Mr. Wayne. I want to thank you for all the ideas that you share with us to help better our lives and become better, balanced human beings. Let me get straight to the point with this email. I've been married for 15 years, and we have 2 kids, a boy of 12 years old and my baby girl of 5 years. We have been separated for 6 months, and I have my own place, and the kids stay with me for 5 days out of the week. When the kids stay with their mom, I call and check on them to see how they're doing, and recently it seems that she has been going out with her single female and male friends and does not come home till the next day. She lives with her parents, so she just leaves the kids there with them. My question to you is this. I get upset and maybe a little jealous that she is having fun and I not. I do not tell her anything because I don't want to pick a fight with her, and I don't want her to know how I am feeling. I want to hold on a little longer till I go out with friends. I am putting myself together by fixing myself and working on myself. What are your thoughts regarding this matter, and what would you do if you were in this situation?" Well, it's always a good idea to work on yourself and take care of yourself. That's because if you, like I've said before, if you can't be happy and fulfilled and have a great time by yourself when you're single, you're definitely not going to have, at least long term, a lot of great times and good fun with a chick. Why? Because you're putting your happiness with someone or something outside of yourself. In other words, I'll be happy if I have this person in my life. And I used to think like that at one point in my life. And what I've learned is that you got to be happy yourself first before you can be with another person. Because even if you meet someone you fall head over heels in love, if you were miserable before you met them and had thought, once I find the love of my life, then I'm really going to be happy, you won't. Because it's 6 months, a year, once the infatuation and the newness of the relationship is worn off, you're still left with the fact that you're unhappy. So kudos to you for the fact that you're taking some time and you're working on yourself. And as far as women getting over breakups versus men getting over breakups, women get over it a lot quicker because they tend to just get on the horse and start going back out there. So I'm going to read this last paragraph. He says, "I'm not sure now that I want to get back with her because she cheated on me once before, and I feel that she is sleeping around nowadays. Please help with some ideas that may help ease my jealousy. By the way, I am working on my insecurity and confidence because I understand that this is why jealousy starts." So he brings up some good points here. And it's interesting, you look at, the big glaring thing is that she cheated on you. And the bottom line is what I've learned about human beings over the course of my life and studying this and being in these situations is I dated a woman once who was actually still, she had broken up, but they were still kind of working on things, supposedly. So I was going out with her, and she was also still dating him, and I just thought, well, I'm the better catch, which, of course, that's just the way I look at it, and you should too. But the bottom line is I was ignoring the fact that she was dating me and him at the same time. She'd have her cake and eat it too. And it wasn't a whole lot of fun, and what I realized later on is a couple years later when we were dating, when things started to go sideways with us and I wasn't sure if I wanted to stay in the relationship, she had this other guy that was one of her male girlfriends who she hung out with all the time. And so I went to a wedding, actually her cousin's wedding, and then she got all pissed off at me at the wedding, and then so I was over at her cousin's house there because we always hung out, with the family together, and she shows up there with this other guy basically saying, "Hey, I'm going to start fucking him if you don't get your shit together." And that's just the kind of woman she was. And I just thought that was pretty rude, and it pissed me off. And I walked away from the relationship after that happened, because the thing is that you delude yourself if you're thinking, well, I'll be different. She'll never cheat on me. But at the end of the day, girls, they want to have fun. And if you don't date your wife or your girlfriend, then some other guy eventually will. And so, at some point in the relationship, obviously both of you stop putting your best foot forward. And whatever reason, she went out there and the happiness or whatever it was that she felt she wasn't getting from you, she went and got from another dude. Now, a good woman or an honorable woman would honor her commitment and work on the relationship. But then again, maybe you never listened to her. Women always leave for the same reasons, and so obviously I don't know enough about what was going on in your marriage, but I do know is that she broke your vows and she went and cheated on you. And the bottom line is, if, say, you do get back together, you say things are great for a couple of years, and then you get busy with work or whatever and you're not paying attention, and she'll probably cheat on you again because she's already done it once. And if you take her back, then you're letting her get away with that. So I can't answer the question of whether you should take her back or not. That's up to you. All I can do is comment on human nature and what human beings tend to do. And obviously you're married to a woman who, if she's not happy and she's not getting what she wants in the relationship, she's going to go get it somewhere else. And if you want to be a guy that sleeps with one eye open the rest of your life, then that's totally up to you. Me personally, the best thing you can do to stop being jealous is you need to get out there and get on the horse yourself. Go out and start dating, meet new women, and see what happens. Doesn't mean you have to finalize your divorce right away if there's potential that she may want to work it out or that you want to work it out. But I haven't seen anything in your email mentioning that she wants to work anything out. So best thing you can do is to go and start dating other women and explore what you really want. Continue doing the work on yourself. But as long as you're going out there and meeting women and getting laid yourself, it's like, hey, you're not going to give a shit what your ex-wife is doing. And if she decides she wants to work it out, she's going to let you know. But like I said, this is really a decision you have to make yourself, because I don't know enough of the details to comment on it. But like I said, she cheats on you once, she'll do it again. So if you find these messages of value, please go to the Wibiya toolbar down at the bottom of the page on the right-hand side there, if you're watching this video on my website, and click the PayPal donate button. And donate any amount that you think is equal to the value that you receive from this message. It could be $1, $5, $50, $100,000, whatever you feel it's worth. At the very least, please share it with your friends and family by pressing one of either the Facebook send or share button, or share it on Twitter or LinkedIn or any one of the other social networks. And if you have a question that you would like me to answer in a future video newsletter, you can either leave it in the Facebook comments, or you can send me an email to the email address listed at the bottom of this article. And I'll talk to you soon.